1 week after Charlottesville, footage of Obama surfaces he doesn't want you to see. Violence erupted in Charlottesville, Virginia, last weekend when a group of white nationalists held a Unite the Right rally on the UVA campus. 1 week later, footage of former President Barack Obama has surfaced which he doesn't want you to see. Counter-protesters from Black Lives Matter and Antifa showed up in response to the Unite the Right rally last weekend in Charlottesville, which is when things took a turn for the worse. On Saturday, 32-year-old Heather Heyer was killed and 19 others were injured when 20-year-old James Alex Fields Jr. drove his vehicle into a crowd which had assembled in the street. The Charlottesville incident reignited a push from the left to have Confederate monuments removed from public places nationwide. It has now been 1 week since the initial conflict began in Charlottesville, and already, several long-standing Confederate monuments have been destroyed and vandalized, including the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., and a statue of a Confederate soldier in Durham, North Carolina. In the midst of the nationwide conflict surrounding symbols of the Confederacy, footage of former President Barack Obama has surfaced which he undoubtedly wishes had stayed hidden. Unfortunately for him, nothing ever disappears forever anymore. Once it exists in the bowels of the internet, it can resurface at any time to come back and haunt you. The footage of Obama has surfaced on social media, and it proves just how hypocritical both he and all of his cronies on the left truly are. The video was taken at the funeral of Democratic Senator Robert C. Byrd, where Obama delivered a heartfelt eulogy. Perhaps, on the surface, this doesn't seem controversial in the slightest. After all, what's so unusual about the leader of the Democratic Party eulogizing a liberal senator? A quick trip down memory lane will explain everything you need to know. That's right, Byrd was once a high-up leader of the KKK before stepping into elected office, according to Daily Caller. But, the left was apparently just fine with that. We know there are things he said and things he did that he came to regret, Obama said at Byrd's funeral. I remember talking about that the first time I visited with him. He said, there are things I regretted in my youth, you may know that. And I said, none of us are absent some regrets, Senator. That's why we enjoy and seek the grace of God, Obama recalled. And as I reflect on the full sweep of his 92 years, it seems to me that his life bent towards justice, he continued. Like the Constitution he tucked in his pocket, like our nation itself, Robert Byrd possessed that quintessential American quality, and that is a capacity to change, a capacity to learn, a capacity to listen, a capacity to be made more perfect. Awfully forgiving for the man who would just as well allow the radical anarchists of Antifa to burn all our nation's historic monuments to the ground, wouldn't you say? The hypocrisy of the left is astounding. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.